أعزائي مشاهدين الشبكة الكندية العربية، النهاردة عندنا تصوير مهم جدا وحدث ممكن نقول ما بيحصلش كتير أو مش هيحصل إلا مرة واحدة. عندنا سبق صحفي النهاردة هنصور مع الفيرست ايفر ايجيبشن ماير ان كندا. احنا النهارده عندنا بالكوميونتي حد يمثل الكوميونتي وشرفنا جدا، واصبحت الماير بتاعت بروساد. النهارده التصوير مع الماير دورين أسعد.
احنا هدفنا من الموضوع دون ان احنا بس نوضح ان في نماذج ناجحه جدا في المجتمع اللي احنا عايشين فيه. مش شرط يكون ان حد جاي مهاجر، او مش شرط يكون حد بادي حياته جديد ان هو يقول ان انا مش هقدر انجح او مش هقدر اعمل اللي انا عايز اعمله. لا، في كندا انت ممكن تنجح، واحنا النهارده هنوريكم نموذج ناجح معانا. خليكم معانا.
وعايزين نقول بس ان احنا هنسوق حوالي 550 كيلو عشان نوصل لبروساد، واحنا في منتهى السعاده ان احنا نعمل التريب ديت، وهتكونوا معانا خطوه بخطوه بالتريب. ممكن تفطروا معانا وتشربوا قهوه كمان. انتظرونا.
خليكم معانا. كان الشبكه الكنديه العربيه.
واخيرا وبعد حوالي 7 ساعات سواقه ورامي كان نعسان في وسطهم، وصلنا كيباك. وصلنا في مدينه بروسارد اللي احنا هنقابل فيها الماير الجديده دورين أسعد. احنا we're so excited ان احنا نقدم لكم النموذج المصري الكندي المشرف، واول نجاح سياسي مصري في كندا مع تعيين الماير. رامي.
مجدي، أنا بشكرك. أحب أقول لكم إن الحديث النهاردة إذا دار بلغة تانية غير العربي، يعني لو إنجليزي أو فرنساوي، اعذرونا على الموضوع دون. دي طبعا علشان قطاع أكبر من الناس يقدر يستفيد بالحوار بتاع النهاردة بكل اللغات. هنحاول بقدر الإمكان نوصل اللي إحنا هنصوره النهاردة للأغلبية. شكرا.
ابقوا معنا. It's really hard to say that success is easy, and most of overnight successes they took a long time. This is the Stephen Jobs quote, and today we're gonna celebrate one of those overnight success that happened in last 2 days at 2 a.m. in the morning, where the election of the new mayor of Prasad in Quebec. And we are honored to have an interview with Mrs. Doreen Assaad.
That's right.
The new mayor for
Thank you
Prasad.
very much. Thank you.
Doreen, thank you very much for giving us this chance to be in Broussard, in Montreal.
Well, thank you, Rami. I know you guys had a long drive to get here. I appreciate it.
Yes, it was. And I wouldn't agree very much, Magdi, when you say overnight, because she must suffered a lot to reach that level.
I was about to say,
yeah, it's overnight because
people noticed
at 2 o'clock
after the election, but in order to get there, it was a lot of work.
Of course.
That's right.
I meant overnight because it was announced at 2 a.m.
That's absolutely.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Actually, we've been watching your activities since long time, and we woke up
and said, "Oh my gosh, it happened!"
Exactly.
Yes, you did it.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
To start with, how was it as an obstacles to reach to that level?
It was a long journey in the sense that I was part of a team when I was elected in 2009. Here it's 4-year mandates. Just for the audience, if they don't know how it works on the municipal level, there are 3 levels of government here in Quebec, well, in Canada. So you have the federal, you have the provincial, and you have the municipal. So I was elected in 2009 as a city councillor for a district. Some people call it a borough. And I was there for 4 years within a team. And I would tell you that it went relatively well. And I did that to serve the citizens of the area that I represented. And after I got reelected in 2013, I saw things I didn't like very much. And I found myself faced with certain challenges, and I had to decide whether I was going to accept to stay in an environment that didn't fit my values, or if I was going to step away and be able to represent the citizens the way I felt it was the right thing to do, the honorable way to do it. So I left the political team of the mayor that was in power at the time, and I continued as an independent for a short time. In that time, I was able to say what I thought about certain situations, about certain decisions. And people started to take notice. Citizens started to take notice, as well as other elected officials. So people started to come to me and say, Doreen, you have to do something about what's going on. You have to change the way politics is happening now in Brossard. So I found myself founding a new political team. And this is not an easy thing. I know my answer seems a bit long, but it was a good question. It was a very pertinent question. I don't often have the chance to explain to people that in this day and age, the rules have changed. In a certain time, people were allowed to get money and donations for parties, and you could go up to $1,000. And then the rules changed. It fell to $300. And now it's $200 in an election year. Yeah. So for me to have started a new political party means I started at 0.
Yeah.
And the other political parties that were there had money in the bank to campaign, to do what they had to do, to build their platform, you know. See, I muted my phone and Magdi forgot.
You did. Oh my goodness.
That's fine.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah. That's funny though.
That's okay. That's okay.
So, what was I saying? Yes. So
you started with.
So I was very determined. When I decided I was going to embark on this adventure, I was very determined, and I'm saying I.
No,
but once the team started, once the party was founded, it became a party of the citizens, and we called it Brassard Ensemble. Ensemble in French means together. Oh. Okay, and that was very important for me because I don't like the way decisions were being made in the past. So I started to recruit certain members, certain elected officials that were already there that had left as well. The party of the mayor, they joined me. And then we started to create a whole new team of people with the same approach, vision, the same respect of citizens, and the desire to make Brossard something stable and good. And then the campaign started. I would say it was an effort that lasted about a year and a half for me to reach
that level,
this level where I am today.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really very inspiring because when we talk about election campaigns, I know the fund is a big issue.
Yes.
Also the kingmakers around and now everybody.
Yeah.
So when I can feel this is a big challenge and the big success.
It was very grassroots,
yes.
you know.
So from this aspect, I would like to ask you what the goal that you're looking for to achieve in the coming 4 years, or let's say the main thing you want to change or do.
So. We built a program, a very ambitious political program with many promises that we made, that we intend to fulfill over the next 4 years. But the top 5 that we told people that we wanted to achieve and we intend to achieve was to freeze taxes for 2 years. We want people to have an opportunity to take a breath and just not always see an increase.
Can we do that everywhere in Canada?
I don't know. I'm going to focus on what is municipal.
Yes.
And it's going to be a challenge. For those who don't know, when it comes to municipal services, you know, and it depends, it might vary in certain areas, but we're talking snow removal, garbage removal, talking about certain programs like the library and so on and so forth. Yeah. So it's very local. It's a local government.
Yes.
So there are certain things that are not easy to change, but there are certain things where we can do adjustments. So we promised people, look, we're going to freeze taxes for 2 years. We're going to do the work necessary to ensure that you get the best for your dollar.
I see.
Yeah.
So this is one of the promises that we made. Another thing that I want to do is put in a process in place. It's an ISO norm. It's the anti-corruption ISO norm.
Okay.
These are going to be process controls that we're going to put in place to ensure that there's an objectivity in how we do things, that there are norms as to how the process is going to be followed and controls in place. Now, normally that sounds very heavy and expensive
Exactly.
to put in place, but I think overall there's going to be savings.
I
Because it will, and I have to be careful what words I use, but it'll no longer be decisions made that are expensive that don't really benefit the citizens.
I see. Everything will be objective
And
measurable.
open and transparent,
Yeah.
and it open to criticism if it doesn't make sense. So this is the second thing that we want to do.
Well, that's
There's a couple of others, but I don't want to repeat the whole program for those
it's
who.
actually it sounds very promising, and
Oh, good,
we
thank
wish
you.
you really a good trip. All
It's an
through.
adventure, yeah.
It is. It is really. And however, we would like to give some highlight to your family life as well.
Okay.
So I would say, how is Charlie?
Oh, okay. So Charlie is
the
my
dog.
dog.
Golden retriever.
A golden retriever. I didn't even want a dog. My husband convinced me that it's good for the kids. I have 3 kids. I'm married for many years, I'd say about 17, 18 years, to Magid Bishara. And I have 3 wonderful kids, Matthew, Christina, and Cassandra. هم حبايبي, you know? They're my life. They're everything to me. And they convinced me that we should have a dog called Charlie.
I'll be in trouble.
And it's a nice dog. She's a nice dog. She's a golden retriever. She's very kind.
I'll be in trouble because my kids are watching now and they're going to ask for a dog.
Okay,
I don't know
yes.
what to say.
Tell Daddy.
This is Quebec life, okay, guys? Ontario is different regulation,
hours
different
away.
visibility.
But golden retrievers are very
Yeah,
kind
good.
dogs, but not a guard dog.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
too nice. If
Yeah.
I ever, a stranger comes in, it's just going to become their friends, you know?
Of course.
I know it's challenging also for the family. So how does the family feel about your new role? I mean, were they supportive or there's some worries about that?
That's a good question, Magdi, because first of all, I wouldn't have embarked on this adventure if it wasn't okay with them. So before I decided to start all of this, I asked them how they felt about it. And they told me, Mommy, we're proud of you. Go for it. And they're proud of me. I see it. Everybody's happy. They're thrilled. But I won't lie, I haven't spent a lot of time with them during the campaign. And so after the elections, they told me, Mommy, can we do something fun, like just go to a movie? And I haven't had the chance yet. I said, don't worry, we're going to have a family night. I think I'm going to have to adjust my schedule to make sure that there's a time where I'm not interrupted.
Yeah.
No phone, no email, no computer. But at the same time, everybody seems to be so happy with the result. And it created a little bit of a buzz I didn't expect to see.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're excited. I'm excited.
And we're excited.
Oh, it's
Everybody.
great. I'm so
Very
happy.
excited.
It's so humbling to see that because I don't see how what I did is any different than somebody that wants to change something. But I think I might be stealing one of your questions. I don't intend to. I'm sorry. But here in Brossard, it's a woman mayor now.
Yeah.
In Montreal,
Oh,
for the first time in the
Yes,
history
yes.
of Montreal, there is a woman now that is elected mayor. There's the city of Saguenay as well. Longueuil has a woman. There was a woman before,
So
but
women
now
dominate.
So all of a sudden, it feels like it's the
Yeah.
year of women politicians in Quebec. It's so.
Yes.
I feel that for the first time, a bit more national media seemed to be a little interested in what was happening in Brossard as well as the other boroughs and municipalities around. So it's exciting,
Very excited.
so are you the mayor at home as well?
No. Well, I'm bossy.
No, but-
At home, I can be bossy. I don't have to be a diplomat at home.
I know.
The good thing
No
is
media, but
No media.
Snapchat is there.
Exactly.
Watch out.
That, yeah.
But I'm very lucky. I have a wonderful husband. His name is Magid Bishara. He's the love of my life, my companion, my supporter. And my kids are good kids. They're good kids.
Yeah.
So things are
That's
relatively
nice.
good. Yeah,
That's
I'm
nice.
I'm very lucky,
I'm sure a lot of people have helped you to reach for this victory.
of course.
And would you like to give thanks to them,
And
the
whom?
most important people? I'm sure they are a
Oh my
lot.
goodness. But you know, you're putting me in a funny situation because I could name names and then if I forget someone,
no,
they're going to be so
You
upset.
can put titles.
I wouldn't.
I'm going to keep it in generalities, okay?
That's nice.
In the
Yes.
sense that in order to create something and to achieve a goal, no one does it alone. There's an expression in French that we know, a famous expression that says, tout seul on va plus vite, mais ensemble on va plus loin. And what that means is, alone we can achieve things maybe faster, but when we do it as a collectivity and in a group, we go further.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I truly believe that. So in this exercise, I would say the first people I would thank are the people that voted for the team of Brassard Ensemble, because they voted for 9 seats out of 10.
I know
This
you
is
wanna-
something impressive, you
I
know?
want to talk in French for those people.
Well,
You wanna
would it be
answer
okay?
French?
I would love that
Please.
actually,
Yeah,
because
please.
we are in Quebec.
They deserve speaking French.
The official language here is French. So I want. Je tiens à remercier dans le fond les citoyens qui nous ont élus et on a nos bénévoles, nos supporters. Dans le fond, ça a été un super mouvement de changement qu'on a vu ici à Brossard. Ça a été très humblant, puis l'équipe est prête. Les futurs élus sont prêts à faire face à tous les défis, mais c'est grâce à vous que nous sommes là et on est là pour vous. Et donc, la question ultimement était qui vous voulez remercier? Ben, je veux remercier les gens qui nous ont élus et tous les gens qui nous ont aidés à arriver à ce point-là. C'est pour ça d'ailleurs que l'équipe s'appelle Brassard Ensemble. Well, thank you. I'm very happy that I was able to do that.
And we're going to come to one of the questions. I see some flowers here. And
Yes.
I just,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very fancy, nice flowers.
Beautiful,
So I would
yeah.
just like to know who did send this.
I was so honored. I received a call as well, but the Consul General of Egypt,
Whoa.
she spoke to me yesterday to congratulate me. We had a wonderful discussion on the phone. I didn't expect it. I was really honored by that. And then I see that today that she sent me flowers as well. I think that
Would you mind if I read it?
yeah, but her phone number is on it. I don't want her to
no.
get in trouble.
Dear Ms. Doreen Assaad, I
Yes.
would like to congratulate you, Mrs. Doreen,
Yes.
regarding your new position as a new mayor of Prasad,
Yes.
and wish you all the best. We are very proud of you and hope to see you soon. Mobile number, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Consul General of Egypt, Amal Salam.
It was very elegant.
This,
Very gracious, very kind. I was humbled by
yeah,
that call.
I would like to take the opportunity because we have an Egyptian background, and I do believe you're a second generation
That's right.
Egyptian.
That's right.
Yeah, and everybody's just proud that.
Oh, that's so nice.
And everybody is just, they feel like it's a dream to have
Yeah.
as somebody, woman, the very first woman to have Egyptian background to win an election like this. And you, maybe I'm gonna say you're just starting the. If we can say, the Egyptian political
Yeah.
calendar,
Oh my goodness.
because you're the first one. So everybody's proud in Egypt. The media are talking about you, and
Yeah, there
here
was
all the,
mention for your
Arabic-speaking
name.
media
Lots of
talking about
Egyptian
this.
media.
Amazing.
And just
Media
I'm
stuff.
telling you, just I posted one on our pages yesterday. I have up till now 600 shares, and,
Really?
and thousands of
goodness.
likes. So I
Wow.
would like you to, if you can tell us something inspiring, talk
that's-
about
that's fine.
our community.
Yeah.
And if I request, can you speak it in Egyptian language?
Okay, that's بس العربي مكسر شوي.
ده جميل.
اصل مامتي وبابايا هجروا من مصر في سنة السبعينات بنقول
سبعينات،
صح
سبعينات.
Is that okay in the 70s؟
Yeah.
فأنا اتولدت هنا وعشت هنا طول حياتي بس كنا بننزل مصر كل صيف كده فلقطت اللغة بس طبعا أنا اللغة العربية صعبة فبعد سادات السيداتي ما بفهمش قوي بتقول إيه بس أنا هنا في كيبيك عشان ذاكرت هنا وعشت هنا طول حياتي ما اعتبرتش ان انا يعني any different من اي حد تاني
Of course.
بس انا I'm proud ان انا اقول ان انا عندي ال best of both worlds يعني مصرية وفرحانة ان انا مصرية
Yeah.
بس في نفس الوقت انا كندية
You're the mayor of everybody.
بالظبط
You're the mayor of
and this
everybody.
is what's key يعني انا عاوز الناس يعرفوا ان انا I am going to be the mayor of everyone la mairesse de tous and I always thought the exception was that there are more women in politics because it's all over the world. It's like that. Yeah.
Yes.
مش بس في مصر imagine بس even هنا في كندا ما كانوش ستات كتيرة. 30% تقريبا في كيبيك الستات in power on a municipal level. ما أعرفش بس أنا شفت الحاجات دي وقلت لازم تتغير. فأنا دلوقتي بعد ما كسبنا في الإلكشن مش بس أنا woman mayor of Egyptian descent بس الكونسل نفسها نصها ستات والنص التاني رجاله. وليه لا؟ وليه لا؟ كل واحد بيجيب حاجه يونيك للترابيزه وكل حد عنده اكسبيرينس. فبقول للناس معلش بلخبط الانجليزي والعربي بس it's a multi-generational, multi-ethnic, multi-disciplinary team of people. And this is Canada. دي حلاوه كندا اصلا يعني. إن كل واحد بيحترم التاني وكل واحد عنده مكانه ومش مهم ست ولا راجل ولا مصري ولا مصرية. كل واحد بيجي هنا عشان يعمل الشغل اللي هو عاوز يعمله كلنا عاوزين ننجح في الحياة.
طب عايزين رسالة للستات.
Is it okay? Did that answer the question?
عايزين رسالة للستات يعني if they want to succeed just a
success هقولها recipe. بس مش عاوزة أزعل حد. اوكي أنا بقولها كده بس أنا بابايا كان بيقول لي دورين حبيبتي البنت أحسن من 100 ولد.
Okay, we accept this. It's politically correct.
Is it politically correct? مش هكون زعلت. You can cut it out loud.
المخرج جاب الكاميرا عليك أنت بس.
I always say to my wife,
No, أنا بهزر بجد. بس في الآخر لازم الواحد يعرف إن we're different, but not less.
Yes.
And we are judged by our actions and what we contribute to society. No matter what sex we are, no matter what nationality we are. And so with that approach, women can accomplish anything they want.
With that, I think it is a message for everybody, not only for the women.
I agree.
And definitely you have achieved something that most of women are looking for. However, most of men also are looking for. And moreover, what I want to say is most of the youth are looking for.
Oh, that's great.
And definitely it takes me to a question that I need to ask you. Can you please inspire the youth and inspire the young generations
to be more involved?
To be more involved and to reach for the dreams and to look forward for goals to reach up like exactly what you did.
It would be my pleasure. So if people complain but don't take action to change it, then it's for naught. And trying things and not succeeding is not a failure, it's a learning experience. And I feel a bit embarrassed. It's not like I'm the wisest person in the world, but I think everybody has a voice, everybody needs to be respected, especially the youth.
Yes.
Especially the youth. So accept the wisdom that you get from the seniors, but don't necessarily feel that you're limited to what you're being told to do. If you have a dream, work towards it. In the end, all it takes is hard work and not giving up and adjusting course. So if you do that, and you have all the time in the world to do so then do so. You might fumble and fall, but then you'll achieve something more. I'm going to give you an example. I had a council of 9 people that got elected out of 10, but one person did not. And it was Anna Simone Soriel, one of the younger members of our team, but one of the most determined members of our team. She worked so hard. And after we got the result, I told her, you've succeeded.
Yes.
You've succeeded and you're amazing and you were brilliant and you worked with all your heart and soul, and maybe it didn't get the extra votes needed to be there. بس عملتيها.
I'm sure that this is a push for the next time.
Who knows what ما نعرفش البيبان اللي هتتفتح ايه. Whether it's politics أو مش politics, to get involved means to take chances. فهي خدت chance. أنا I'm proud of her.
Of course.
برافو عليها يعني. She didn't think of all the reasons why she couldn't do it. She said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do it. وعملتها. It didn't yield the result we had hoped. بس ما نعرفش يمكن الناس هيجروا ويقولوا أنا سمونة عاوزين. Who knows? She might get all of these opportunities no one ever thought of. I never thought I was gonna necessarily find myself in the situation I'm in.
Of course.
So I think it's important to seize opportunities when they are.
Doreen, it's very inspiring talk. And I know that the city hall is going to close in a few minutes. And I know that I have a pressure to finish the talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be stressed.
I like to talk a lot with you.
Yes.
Especially we know that you will be a role model for lots of people. That's why we came here from Mississauga to Montreal to Brazil.
A 7-hour drive عشان
Yes.
يجوا يشوفوني أنا. I'm
gonna
really
come back
impressed
tonight.
يعني.
We're gonna go back tonight. But really, it's very inspiring, and that's why we're here. And we're too lucky and honored to have an interview with you.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate that you accept this.
Oh,
And
I was very happy to have you come and greet you here at City Hall.
Yeah.
And
Doreen,
I appreciate
actually, it's a very warm congratulations that we
Thank
are
you.
delivering from everybody, I would say, around the world.
Thank you.
And lots of eyes are looking to you now.
Are you trying to stress me out?
No, it's you are in a position of responsibility.
No. It is.
People will be looking forward to you, and what I really want to tell you is that everybody's supporting you.
Oh, that's
Yes.
wonderful to hear. It's
so
wonderful to hear because I'm going to be faced with many challenges, but to know that the approach is a positive
We're
one
supporting you.
is the message that we wanted to relay initially in the first place. And I think it's one of the reasons that we got elected.
Yes.
الناس تعبوا من الطريقة القديمة فقالوا you know what, can we just have someone that wants to accomplish honest, good things in the right way.
I'm sure all the
ميرسي
hopes
قوي
of people
على
is-
الwishes
Thank
بتاعك
you,
and I
thank
appreciate
you,
it
thank
very
you,
much
thank you,
يعني
and
كتر
it's
خيركم
our
يعني.
pleasure and looking forward for the best for you and to have you all the time with us in the Canadian Arabic Network.
And now it comes to an end to this very interesting interview, and we've been honored to have this interview with the Canadian Arabic Network, and hope all our audience learned now how to follow their dreams and fulfill their what they wish for. And best of luck from the Canadian Arabic Network.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me and ميرسي قوي.